out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I don't do it for the ground.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Happy Tuesday today. See all systems go, everything looks like it's working. And yeah, let's have a look at what we got going on for today. So for today we have on the news side of things, let's have a look. Tuesday, pretty clean again, another clean day. Yeah, pretty clean day to be honest. Nothing really we need to worry about. Only tomorrow is PPI, otherwise we're clean. So another clean day here in the books. And gold is already at a new all-time high first thing in the morning here. So yeah, we have this 15 close above here. It's very early, man. Very, very early. How's internet in UAE? Rubbish, man. Rubbish. It's gonna take them a couple of weeks, they said, to fix. So who knows? But it's not really doing well, if I'm being honest. Not enjoying it at all. You see, Tradingview is super laggy. So, which is frustrating because it's super hard to do analysis when everything lags. So, for gold here, yes, we are breaking out. We are pretty close to that 60 key level. I need to wait for the 1 hour. It's very early. It's very early for me. I don't normally see moves at this time. 30-minute time frame does look okay. No bottom wick here, so I would like to see that 30-minute close, and then I could look to tackle based on the 30-minute time frame here. We do have a tiny wick on my broker, yes, but again, early. I want to see the 30 close and then take it from there. So I want to see the 1 hour close above here as well, and yeah, just wait 5 minutes more, right, for the 1 hour close, depending where it closes. If it goes without me, that's fine. It's very early now. I don't want to get stuck in this candle closing bearish last 5 minutes and then boom, I'm stuck before the session. Session comes, Frankfurt open, Frankfurt dumps, setup 2 from the lows of the range. I've taken a loss. I take the setup 2, it wins. I'm break even for the day after all that effort. Except I can wait here 4 minutes and get more of a clear idea and trade in a time that we have more probabilities with. Now, moving on to DAX here on the other hand. Start off on daily time frame here, closing bullish on DAX. Have to give it a second, guys. We still have internet issues. Man, I can't believe they cut these cables, man. It's really annoying. Like when I'm in the gym and I need to check the charts quickly, it's impossible. So daily time frame closing bullish, but we're at resistance here. On 4 hour time frame, we're closing bearish here. Pretty much very close to the 4 hour support, but we're not tapped the 4 hour support just yet. 4S. Do a speed test. It's latency. Speed is good. I have like 1 gigs of speed. And you just want to see my IP address. That's the only thing. You're trying to get me to leak my IP address. I see your tricks here. I'm not born yesterday. I see your tricks. So, plan for today on DAX mix session bias. Yesterday we saw some buys. We could see some tight buys above this 15. Change of structure here. We could get, not 15, 30, sorry. 15, maybe a little bit higher if I believe so. Try CS. Yeah, I haven't played CS. I've been too busy with everything. Pip Labs launch. I haven't even opened CS for a long time. Sells below here pretty straightforward if we can get that option. I would like to see possibly a setup 2 as well. We could sell back down. Now, another option would be maybe buying back inside of this range here. If we get structure first, then buys back in the range. Let's see how that looks on 1 hour. I'm actually interested to try with CS to see how this is. Can go on deathmatch and see. 1 hour is just above. 30 minute. Okay, that 1 hour. Let's just see how this forms. We need more information here. We could just form setup 2 and continue down. So let's see how this ends up forming and then take it from there. Let's have a quick check back with gold. What is gold doing here? Maybe, yeah, this is what I feared, right? This is why I didn't want to take that buy. A lot of people would have taken this buy. I can put money on that. How many people took this buy and now they're stuck in drawdown? Now they're stuck in drawdown because they're buying too early. It's classic gold, man. When have you seen gold? Like, gold will break out sometimes random times and everyone will think that long term that's profitable. And then they take the breakout like this, put stop loss below here, and now you're like a couple of pips, you're like, you know, almost at stop, right? And if not, you're gonna be stopped, I assume, unless you get extremely lucky and we reject right here at key level. But again, you can see it's not the easiest position to be in, meaning that timing was wrong, right? If timing was right, it would have gone. And now it could have gone, of course, but it's more of a 50-50, right? Now, also, another thing to reiterate here is it's not a wrong setup. It's a valid setup, right? In terms of price action, candle close, broke the high, everything's good. But this is how one small mistake can affect your results here. And, you know, I could notice that before. And these are losses that I'm upset with because I can avoid them, you know? So, yeah, let's see how this forms. This is not a bad thing. 1 hour will close. If we close like this, how will the 1 hour close? We'll close doji. Ooh, it's interesting if we're going to close above key level or below key level. I'm interested to see. So, yeah. So for a buy here, like, it's high chance this candle is going to close bearish here. I'd be surprised if it flips bullish last 30 seconds. It is possible, but I'd be surprised. So I wonder if a 5 minute above here is enough. Nice retest. 5 minute candle close above could be enough here. We don't have any type of setup 3, unfortunately. Ooh, this is painful, man. This I can't do this much longer, man. I really can't wait this long to do analysis. I'll miss trades. I can't do this much longer. We're totally fucked here. Alright, so no bottom wick here. No bottom wick on broker. So 15-minute candle close bearish here. So I would like to see preferably a close above. So let's just see our price action. 5 minutes going to be aggressive. Sort of what we did yesterday, if you guys remember. But that was much later. That was at London Open, not Frankfurt Open. So now we have a new 15 resistance, and buys above there would be beautiful. Seems like your trading view is lagging. Are you running an ad block on extensions on Chrome? Oh my days. No, if you've read the news, we've had cables cut. We've had cables cut in the Red Sea. These cables are causing Middle East and Asia issues. Right? There's no ad block. There's none of this rubbish. No, it's because we've had cables cut. So if you check the news, type Red Sea cables cut, you will find it. You'll find it there. So yeah, that's the analysis, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Be sure to do the YouTube business. Only 35 likes and 200 plus people here. Actually 29 likes, not really good here. Can we get the likes up to at least 100 here, guys? You're lacking on the likes these days. Everyone's sleeping. There was clean buys in Asian. Yeah, Asian was nice. Hey bro, how are you doing tonight? All good, brother. Yourself? Oh, it's wavy. Wavy, we had some nice banter yesterday. Got that, but you can stream, yes, because it's sending data from servers. So Tradingview servers is where the latency is, not obviously me sending data to YouTube servers. Me sending data to YouTube servers is an upload. Upload doesn't seem to be an issue. It seems to be a downloading issue. I think Microsoft is trying to reroute. Yeah, they're trying something. I don't have like bad, if I do a speed test, it comes back good. But I just noticed this sometimes YouTube videos as well. Check general chat in exclusive. I don't know if I can check on stream, but we're going to go in full. Don't know what I'm going to open, man. Harry, is your Wi-Fi fucked? Fuck's sake, man. I have to put an announcement, I think, man. I have to put an announcement. See, sometimes it's good. Like right now, it's super fast. What do you think about crypto? This week in the exclusive group, I gave a full analysis on the economy and what I expect fundamentally, and I talked about crypto there. It's a bit more in depth, but for now, we need to watch structure. It's at a pivot point. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. What do you think of GBP JPY sells? There's no pullback, so don't take that. You need pullbacks before you take it. Giveaway at... Buys on US 30. Yeah, they were clean yesterday. Good setup yesterday. We were cooking in the group on that. Sheesh. Back-to-back days, huh? Gold being gold? Yeah, but this is why we didn't want to take the buy. Remember, what did I say in the beginning of the stream? I literally said this. I said, price breaks up here. Everyone gets triggered on the highs. Then breaks the low, stops everyone out, pulls back, forms setup 2, I take the buys. Like that's what I'm waiting for next. If it forms setup 2, I take the buys.
Bro, Harry, gold is not for the weak, bro. You know the amount of people that probably took that buy on the M30? Set up
yeah, a lot of people, man, come on.
Oof.
A lot of people took that buy.
I was looking at it, I was gonna take it, but I was like, nah, I know what gold is. I know what gold does. Look at exactly what it's doing.
You have to be careful about this. So we'll see if this DAX wants to create some structure. We need structure on DAX for both ways. I would have taken it 2 years ago. Well, that's an advancement. 2 years ago. It's pretty good. I got cooked. Yeah, it's a mistake. You'll learn from it. Hopefully it's clear. Bro, can you please analyze BTC on 1 hour swing trade? Not right now. Good morning, boss. Any thoughts on Plantier, or are you not interested in it? You're too late. Anyone trying to hop on Plantier right now, it's late. You need to wait for heavy pullbacks before considering that. Yeah, it's a good asset, but it's already done its business. Like, just the minute if you didn't know the name before it pumped, you're late. If you only know the name of something because it's pumping, you're late. Right? Very important to understand those concepts. I have 2 millisecond ping. That's very good, man. It's very good ping. How's orange juice? Yeah, we should check on it later. Even with all the government contracts it's getting, yeah, but this is, you need to have technical analysis, right? And the point is that those government contracts are going to be priced in. So long term, that's a positive for the asset, but it might want to go down. And when it goes down, you can see that as opportunity. But to buy at highs is never a good idea long term. Like, you're just putting yourself in a difficult position based on hype with all the government contracts. It's always had government contracts. Overconfident trader, you're overconfident in your trading. I mean, that means you'll just be entering trades randomly. You know, but it's good to be confident. A lot of traders lack confidence in their strategy and then they lose. So the only time you're overconfident is when you're breaking your rules because of your confidence. Right? It's like you're so confident with what's going to happen today, and then you break your rules because of that. That's the only case where you're an overconfident trader. But having confidence is super important. That's one of the biggest missing factors for a lot of traders, is hesitation, over-analysis, and lack of confidence. And to build confidence, you need to do repetition, backtest, simulate, so you can see the same setup happen again and again and again, so that you have confidence the next time you see it on the chart, you take the trade. Helped me a lot. I used to lack a lot of confidence. I used to just watch the move go all the time. I was never the trader to always, I did FOMO, but the way I did it is I would watch the real move happen. So I would see the move happen. I'm like, shit, I should have been in. And then I FOMO into something random because I'm like all heated up. So I would see the real move happen that I planned. I would hesitate to enter, wasn't confident. And then since I see it play out, I'm confident. And then boom, I would go in and take something random. You know, 1 minute, and just try to do some bullshit. Sometimes I would win, which would be really bad, because when I would win in that scenario, it would make me even more false confidence. But a lot of the time, long term, I was losing like that. So I had to make a change. What a candle on gold, eh? What a candle on gold. Definitely does not like that zone up there. I have a question. When GJ crossed 199,602 of the 15 targeting, would you take that? Explain, was it a bit risky? Send a chart, man, so I can see your markup as well. It's going to help you a lot. Me just seeing numbers, I don't know which 15 you're talking about that crossed. You know, maybe this one here you're talking about, but then there's a support right here. You know, this would be the better one here, to take this one and then break even here, you know, aggressive. But then you have no 5-minute structure, so that's what makes it aggressive. If you had 5-minute structure, it's okay. It doesn't make it aggressive, but it's just aggressive because no 5-minute structure might pull back on you, right? Because it could technically pull back all the way here, retest, you would be stopped out, but it would still win. So you just need volume. So you could manage it based on volume, you know? Harry, during Open Asian, I took this trade. I won, but I want some feedback. Perfect. Send me your wins. That's important because you could be taking bad wins, such as this, right? This is a bad win. I don't know where you entered, man. That's a random position you're showing me here. You need to draw the position. This edge of the position has to be where your entry was. So you're telling me you entered in no man's land. Because if you're able to enter where there isn't a candle, I need to learn that skill. Because that's an insane skill. To be able to enter where a candle was not even printed. I can start to be a market maker. So please, resend me this chart with proper markup here. I need to see some more effort. You're asking for feedback, but you send me... That's like me showing you a piece of paper and asking for feedback right now. Ask me for feedback on this. I want feedback on this box. That's literally what you sent me. Please give me feedback on this box. Because there's no context here. Bias. Plan. What's your plan? I wanted to take shorts here because small writing. And I don't understand why people do that. Right? When I'm gonna slap everyone who does this, not literally, but I'm gonna obviously rant a bit. Look at my NY plans, guys. Look at the detail I have in NY plan. This is just a plan, not even a feedback. This is a plan. Look at the detail I'm putting for and this is, why is it saving PNG? And this is only what? This is just a plan. And that's at my level I'm doing that. Yeah, your markup is good here. You're just missing, I think that's what this blue line is that previous 15, which is fine. So yeah, not bad. But this one here is wrong. Let me show you why. I think you're missing this markup here. This is the entry you took, see? After this candle, you took this one. Hello, where is this support? All of a sudden this disappears, this support. Why is this not marked? That's my question to you. So the only one you can take is this one closing below. Right? Don't you agree? So make sure to double check that. So let's see Iraqi Lobster's second chart here. We'll see if there's a little bit more detail. What was your plan? Show me that and then we can give you proper feedback. How can you say that type of nonsense talk based on what type of analysis you say? Bro, first learn English, then tell me about nonsense. Your sentence doesn't even make sense. Jesus Christ. Today, no patience.
Harry, I got a question real quick, if you can, please.
Always, man, always.
Sending you the markup, the chart. Took that DAX trade. And I was 80% to take profit. I went break even.
I think you color code your lines, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The yellow is the 1 hour. That's the 1 hour. And then I went break even at the 1 hour. You know, it was 80% to take profit. I was thinking about closing it because there's some structure above that, you know, it's might have rejected off of. And then I just went back to break even, and you know.
I think it's a perfect management. You know, it's always a tough decision at 80. You're sitting there at this point thinking, can it push a little bit past? Right? So you're thinking to yourself, can it push a little bit past? And then it doesn't. But by the time it doesn't, it's too late to close now. So you just have to sit at break even. So not a bad decision, man. Sometimes there's not enough volume to push through, you know?
So the idea is just to really wait. It might get there.
It might push past, yeah, it might push past, you know, which it did, and it's like super close to your TP. The wick is up here, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just, I know it's an annoying one, but it happens to me as well, you know. Like sometimes I get to 90%. If it's a trend that's happening every day for the last week, then just start closing early. But otherwise, you shouldn't really, you know.
Got it. Thank you, boss.
So yeah, all good. Harry, I didn't say to you. He said, oh, my bad. I take that back. I apologize to you, bro. All right. We got a new chart from the Lobster. Here. Fifan, man, come on. What do you mean here? So you entered here, put the position here. Bro, that's all you added here? I'm telling you, bro, really. Need to level up this. You need to level up this. I'm serious. On not a joke. On actually a serious note, you need to level up your analysis. I asked you to write what was your plan and you wrote here. What here? That's your entry, man. This. I want to show you how to do this. Right? Because it's all fun and games now, but when you're not getting feedback, it's going to be painful. Look at this. This is a perfect option. 15-minute support here. Price close below. Amazing. Right? This is how it should look. Position where the entry is. Position where the entry is. Stop loss where? Above the candle high. And you write. Entry. Here. S1. Bearish. Bias. That's it. That's even enough. You're telling me enough. That's enough, you know, in this, because it's a clear S1. Zoom out a bit and take the screenshot so I can see the LTA. Make sure you're not selling into some bullshit. I would also like you to write, why did you take profit here? Why take profit there? Also, if you want to take it a little bit more advanced and get some better, why stop loss here? That's it. 3 things. Okay? This is how you're going to improve, because from this feedback, I'm going to be able to look at this and tell you if you're doing something good, something bad, and then you're going to get better. So it's good you're sending your charts, but they need to improve. The effort you send to me is the effort you're going to get back. Because you can't send me a chart that says here and then expect for me to magically make something and read your mind. I wish I could read your mind. I would be able to help you a lot more, but it doesn't work like that, right? Harry, are you in loss? Why are you smashing your keyboard? I'm not. I'm making a point clear. This is a mechanical keyboard. It makes noise, you see? Makes noise. Bro, I enjoyed your vlog. It was amazing. I'm glad. I took yesterday 5-minute setup 2. I based it off 1-minute structure. This was bad. Yeah, take the setup 5. This is not setup 2. Again, same mistake, man. Put the position where the entry is, not here. This told me you entered here. Did you enter here? No. Wait for the setup 5 yesterday. Right? What the boys took. This is too early. Bit risky. That's the correct one. This is okay with your stop loss. It's okay. Aggressive, but you had to hold this sweat, you know? It's okay to give it a shot, but be aggressive. Gold making some structure. It's trying. It's trying. Where's Ricky? He's in the process of blowing his account, if I had to guess where he was. I took a loss on GU demand. Might be done for the day unless I see another setup. More wins ahead, brother. Well done for admitting it. Many people can't admit it, right? Losses are normal. You followed your plan. What else could you have done? If you broke your plan today, now we have a problem that we can fix. If you didn't break your plan, move on. Do you take mentorship? Yeah, all the guys who are sending me charts and getting a beating today are in the exclusive group. So if you'd like to pay to get a beating, it's very possible. For $1.8 per day, you can be paid to get shouted at. It's an opportunity a lot of people cannot really fathom. Or you can join some mentor that just tells you you're doing everything right and then you're still not profitable. You have a choice. Remember, anything I say to you is not personal. I'm not picking on you. I'm not trying to make things aggressive on you. I'm just direct, getting to the point and doing everything for your own interest to get better. Doesn't mean you're worse than anyone else, no. But where there's things that's lacking, I'm gonna fix, right? Yes, based on 1 minute structure.
Good job, Harry. You're the man. You're the man. I love the way you run your things. You're the man. You're the man. Good job.
Shout out, Phil. Harry, was this loss on gold just because of the timing? You have to pay me $50 and I'll tell you the answer to that. No, I'm joking. Yes. I explained that, right? I explained that for everyone in the beginning. Long in gold? Not yet. Not yet. Long in gold. Not yet. We still have bearish momentum. Harry, do you have a rule on going mental break-even versus hard break-even? Yeah, it's in that break-even video on WAP. But to sum it short, we're going hard break-even at a level. We're going mental break-even if it's been like a big straight push out of nowhere and it's an aggressive trade. You know, we say, okay, I want to see it come back. But if this thing starts to flip, we have issues, you know. Like imagine you enter and it's like a big 1 minute candle like this. 2 big 1 minute candles. You're like, shit, this is, you know, if this starts to flip, this is not good, you know. It's pretty damn. Normally those trades like to go straight to TP, right? I'm a huge fan. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. No need to be a fan of me. I'm a nobody. I'm a degenerate who trades online. That's it. Guys, we're getting close to PipLabs V5. Next week, probably, we're launching PipLabs V5. We have everything too. Everything's ready. Everyone who has PipLabs now has hopefully been utilizing it. Let's see in chat who has PipLabs and who's been using V5. I want to see some feedback. Of course, there'll be some haters who will just put random even though they don't have it. So expect that. So feedback is it good? You guys like it? I'm not seeing any reports. Please put some reports if you see anything that you don't like, even usability, huh? I don't mind. We need feedback. This is a software built by traders for traders. And you guys are the traders as well. So we listen. I'm from Nicaragua. I'm starting to trade. What you recommend? I recommend chill on my YouTube, man. Are the 1970 trade issues being fixed? Yeah, they should be, man. They should be fixed. We found what was causing that. Harry, you keep saying that we'll launch V5 soon. When is that soon? It's already launched. It's just only accessible to people who currently own PipLabs. So it's not like it hasn't been launched. But remember, we're building a whole new website. So to build a whole new website, I need to make sure like there's tutorials on that website and all of that stuff. So it's not the new website's insane, man. Remember, we're gonna have 24-hour support on our new website, 7 days a week. You will get a reply from support within 30 seconds. We have it all automated, AI enhanced, and the best thing is that you'll be contacted immediately. And that system can upgrade your subscription, check your password, all of that. No, not check, but help you change your password, everything. Please make it mobile compatible. It's hard, man. There's not enough space on a mobile screen. You know, iPad is fine, but mobile, it's just not enough space. Like, it will work on mobile, but, you know, you just have to, like, it's annoying, you know? Because there's buttons. It's not like just a chart. You have to press skip. You have to press this. We need to make an app. Right, but we checked the app. It's going to cost us around $20,000 to be able to host this app. $15,000 to $20,000. $15,000 cheapest. Bro, you tight with Dovey FX? No, never met him. I still have a question. Will there be an option for multiple take profits when you enter the trade? Yeah, but you have to do it. if you have the old version, then just change to the new version. You just press, when you open your screen, it will say, would you like to try V5? Just press yes. You have to close them manually. So you can set, there's no partial take profit button. There's a partial take profit button, but not setting partial take profit. I'm watching DAX on second monitor. We have to close below that previous 1 hour support. We'll see in 3 minutes. Oh, that's from yesterday. So actually, this might be an issue here, previous 15. Let's see how we react. Thought I marked that up properly. That's bad. Previous 4, we have previous 30 is clean. That's nice. Yeah, it'd be good to get below. Oh, that's also 5 minutes. Yeah, 100% we need to be below here. That would be the trade. Still, target hasn't been met to downside, so it's better. 1 hour could flip. Do you trade London session because you're half English and it makes you feel closer to your roots? I mean, yeah, somewhat. We have to respect the session, right? Been using V5. Just that it freezes sometimes. You have to restart the simulation again. That's the only problem. What? Oh, that's been fixed. Yes. We know that. After excessive clicking, pop, it will freeze while it downloads data. We should just put a loading screen so people know. But now we fixed that, and we've been able to. When's the last time you used it? Like maybe a couple of days ago, because we fixed that one. That one we knew about. We launched it with that, while we were trying to find an efficient way to download more data for people, but that's already fixed, man. Also, we're including in V5 a free journal, guys. You'll be able to journal your trades and everything. It will be insane. And anyone part of the exclusive group will get a permanent discount. So even if you miss the launch day discount, because we'll only do it for the launch day. Anyone in the exclusive group will be able to claim that discount whenever. So no rush. Anyone in exclusive group will always be able to claim that discount. One of the perks. Will my data be erased once it's fully V5? No, but it will not be transferred immediately. We have thousands of GBs of data to transfer. So it's a lot, We have around 50,000 simulations we need to transfer. So it will just take some time, you know, so you might not see it immediately, but we're gonna keep a portal open in V4 so that you can just access it while we transfer your data. So we're keeping that open as well, but we encourage everyone to move to V5. Just use that and pick up where you left off. But no, we will be transferring. We're actually buying another PC. We're building another PC that can be able in the background to just run this. Just run this all the time. Because it's just like we need something to run 24/7. We will check it out. We'll check it out, Earl. Bro, where do you journal your trades? You use an app to write down in a book? No, I just use a simple spreadsheet, man. Nothing complex. Journal since 2023, everything on stream. Really something just super simple here. It's a little stupid simple. And oh yeah, we can add yesterday to that. So nothing complex. Because I know at any time I will actually be exporting this journal to PipLabs and be using PipLabs. But PipLab's not a journaling software. We're just offering that for free. 30-minute setup 2 on UJ. I haven't analyzed UJ today, so I can't tell you immediately. Daily is now at daily support. 4-hour time frame is bearish as well, so you're bearish bias. So this would be counter trend, but it does make sense as a counter trend. Yeah, I want change of structure here. Important for me. So a setup 5 would be better. Would you take buys above previous 1-hour support? Depends on this range if we can push through this this 1 hour here. So if not, we need to get above here. I think buys could make sense above here. And then we have to break even at this spot here. It's kind of buys above, sells below right now. This morning I woke up super early. I had to go out to a meeting at like 5 a.m. man. Don't ask me where. Reminded me of prep days when I was prepping to compete. I used to wake up that time and then jump onto the treadmill at like 5:45. Do an hour of cardio and then come hop on stream. That was a grind. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this 5 to close. Oh. Managed to gain 1.1 yesterday, but today is a little scary. Might not just be a dip. Yeah, let it form some structure before taking a buy will bring you confidence. The price will bring you confidence. Five o'clock in the morning? Yeah. It's not bad when you go to sleep at like 9. I mean, you're, you know, antisocial at that point. Crack of dawn is nice, man. It's nice, peaceful. I used to read a book on the treadmill. Full locked in mode, man. I got so much shit done there. Still get a lot of shit done, but that was like absolutely lights out. Lights out. I mean, I don't think... when I didn't go out for like 6 months. I don't think I had one day where I just went and enjoyed myself. I was locked in. Weekend was just full rest. Sit at PC, work. Rest, 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 rest. It was crazy. How you manage energy, man, for working out? I don't like coffee that much. Sometimes energy dumps in the afternoon, makes it hard to push myself to go 4 times a week. Because you're just a human being who lacks energy because of your lifestyle habits. You should not need any supplementation to feel good about yourself. Testosterone should be high, diet should be on point. Most reason you probably don't have energy is because you eat a shit diet. If you're eating a good diet, good calories, eating healthy, clean food, you're going to perform clean, you're going to feel clean, you're going to get shit done. Every day you're going to want to be there. And it's not that some days you're going to feel like, you know, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm not, but you just go anyways. And that trains yourself, you know? That trains yourself. You know, sleep needs to be on point. Diet needs to be on point. Intentions need to be on point. Mindset needs to be in the right place. You know? And if you're still feeling super tired, go get your testosterone checked realistically, not in a joking wise. I know we joke about testosterone with ICT traders, but really if you fix diet, if you fix your sleep and you're training 5 times a week, right? And all of those things, and you actually are true to that self, not only you level up in life, you see a lot of things change in your life, right? You see a lot of things change in your life. And then if that doesn't fix it and you're still feeling tired, you have to go get your hormones checked. You see, as a woman, whenever they have something wrong with their hormones, their body tells them. Their body tells them, like, by, you know, their monthly cycle going off or something going wrong there. As a man, you can walk around the street with low testosterone levels, imbalanced hormones, and you don't know because there's nothing that signals, that your body is giving you, Zinc, boron, etc. Great way to keep natural test levels high. Yeah, but I think the best way to keep your testosterone level high is just diet, sleep, and training. That's how humans were built, If you think about the caveman diet was just meat, hunt all day, was very, very, that's why there's a lot of this. The carnivore diet is the most healthy. Yeah, there's arguments. I mean, depends what your goals are, but it definitely is good, carnivore diet, because meat is the only thing you can not only survive but thrive on. Anything else, if you had to do an elimination diet, mean eliminate everything from your diet, right? The only thing that you could not only survive on but thrive on is meat, red meat. If you're 45 plus, just take it easier. Do not try to keep up with the 20 plus guys. You say that, but I have someone in my gym who's 65. He works out in the gym and then he goes on a 70k bike ride. Fit. Veins in his hands. Fit. So realistically, because he was like that his whole life, there's no excuse. You can't let your brain make you think, oh, I'm 45 now, system doesn't work. System down, no system down. Full power. Keep going. And then, if you're really actually struggling with hormone levels as you get older, which is normal, and you're a high performance individual working high performance in business, high performance in lifestyle, high performance in day-to-day activities, then you can look to introduce TRT. If you're not a high performance individual, no need. I had that same guy at work. He had just had a stroke. Doctor to tell him take it easy. You have to know your limits as well. Of course, there's risk to that. Yeah, you have to know your limits. But the majority will take it easy. They will do nothing, unfortunately. That's their taking it easy. All right. So I don't know what DAX is trying to do right now. Gold is trying to create some support. 5-minute change of structure could be extremely juicy here if we get a good 30-minute and 15-minute close here. 15 would be enough. I worry about this previous 30-minute here. It's a bit far to go take it there. We need to buy above 45, I feel, at this point. Problem is also stop loss. This is not a joke stop loss here, huh? 82 is the whole retrace of this whole move, so I don't like it that much, to be honest, to just think that we're gonna retrace this whole move at once. Do you think TRT can be bad for the heart? No, not at good levels. There's way worse things. It's the same people who if you tell them you take TRT, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But they're drinking every weekend. They're drinking every evening. They're smoking. They're partying out late. It's like, are you stupid? That's worse for your heart. Trust me. And even if, let's say, at worst case scenario, you sacrifice a couple of years, is it worth it to live for 10 years but not feel good, or sacrifice a couple of years but feel your best? Even if that's even a case, but done properly, I highly doubt it. Not medical advice. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nothing what I said is true. I have to be careful, but weed helps me focus more on the charts, Harry. I really dislike that substance, man. I think it makes people stupider. I'm sorry to say, but really, I really don't like that substance. I really despise it. I really despise it, personally, I really have never seen someone positively affected long-term by that. But hey, each to their own, though. I don't judge. It doesn't have a place in my life, but that's my personal choice, right? You can do what you want to do, and I respect that. It's all about the cigar and charts. That's one thing I do, you know, will allow myself as a cigar, but it's not good for you as well. But, you know, fuck it, man. Need to live a little, man. You can't live in a shell. Have your guilty pleasures. There's no problem about that. You know, there's no problem having your guilty pleasures. Just don't have guilty habits. There's a difference to guilty pleasure and a guilty habit. My neighbor does the same. He goes to gym every day. He has decent muscles and body, but he smokes every day and drinks alcohol. He's still healthy? He's not healthy, I tell you that much. He's not healthy. Just because he has muscles means he's healthy? You think these bodybuilders pumping over doses of PEDs are healthy? You think their systems are all good? It's not just because you have muscles doesn't mean you're healthy.
Harry.
Yo, man.
Yo, nah, what's it called? I'm gonna touch up on that topic. Like, for probably like the past like year or two, like, I was smoking weed.
Wait, no, don't say. I'm gonna get shadow banned now. You guys are gonna full screw me.
Nah, anyways, I won't say it, but I was wondering why, you know, I was waking up in the morning and just, you know, the brain fog?
Yeah,
If anybody can relate to it, if anyone has used it before, on the type of timing that I was using it, you just wake up in the morning feeling absolutely shit. You can't remember the past 3 trades you've taken, and you wonder why you're sleeping on the charts, and you wonder why you can't take your gold breakouts because you're just sleeping, straight sleeping. It's terrible.
Thanks.
It's terrible. Like any single person here that says, oh yeah, nah, I can cope with it, or here and that, like, oh, I see profitability with it, nah, quit it, bro. Quit it.
Yeah.
Quit it, bro. Straight up. Just put it down.
Yeah.
Oh, America, I was smoking. Oh, I was using it every day. Straight up. Before gym, I mean, the mind-muscle connection was heavenly. Straight up. It was not good for you. It was not good for you. Long term, that shit is not good.
5-minute setup 2 missed? You missed a 5-minute setup 2 on what pair, bro? What pair did you miss? We want to see gold chill a little bit here. There was no trades on gold, no setup 5, nothing on gold just yet. No 15-minute candle close bullish. This one open, no bottom wick here. At previous 15, at key level. Actually a little bit above key level, but no bottom wick. On gold, there's no 5-minute S2, man. You would have lost your 5-minute S2. Look. This would have been the 5-minute S2. You would have taken your entry here. Stop loss below the candle. Boom! Stopped out. So, no, there was no 5-minute S2. You didn't miss anything. You're just not concentrating enough. And then if you take this, there's no 15-minute candle close. So this is just a random setup. Why is it okay to take this but not take this? You know, then you start to understand that there's different factors. No top wick here. Let's see if we get setup 3. Setup 3 would be the play here. I'm looking for gold buys. How is DAX doing? Giving us a trade here, or what is it doing here? Sleeping? Sleeping now. Let's see this above here. Can we cook something? Possibly. Would you take a thunder? That's a good question. Maybe not a thunder, but setup 3, yes. Thunder would be a look-see. I'd have to see. Like, we want liquidity grabs. We've had no 5-minute pullbacks. Could be a threat.
It's been moving quite fast. I wouldn't be surprised if it reversed actually right now and made a huge bottom wick.
Yep, it can definitely happen, man. You're not wrong. What do you want to see for gold to show you a buy? It's showing me all the right things for buys, but to place stop loss below here just makes no sense, right? Why should I place 120 pip stop loss for a 50 pip target? Like, I'm not that type of trader. I know some traders do that, but it's not me. You know? But it is showing me the right thing, so I'm just going to wait for a better stop loss. Bro, what do you use on your skin? Them products are a part of the system, you know? I don't use anything on my skin, man. Honestly. Don't use anything in my skin. What are setting 1, 2, 3? It's setups 1, 2, 3. Those were the setups that I take, man. So if you watch my channel, you'll be able to find all the setups that I take. They're called setup 1, 2, 3. Just watch some of these videos. Oh yeah, guys, I need to make a video for this week. Can you leave some suggestions in the chat of what video you want to see for this week? I'm very interested to see what's a popular topic. This topic did well. The easiest scalping strategy. Give me something that will do well. Don't tell me a topic and then I get only like, you know, 3K views. You know, something like this. So give me a good topic that people actually want to see. I'll make it. DAX, we might have setup 1 right now, closing above. We would push through this small 5-minute notch. I don't know how that looks on broker. We can double check. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What am I supposed to do with that, man? What type of price action is that? Feed farm. Alright, that's thrown it out the window. We've had a bit of a pump, per se. So we'll wait for the open here on DAX. We have some nice buy ranges above here if this shit wants to break out. Above this. So let's see what happens on DAX. Gold is forming a pullbacks at the moment. You always talk about setup 5? Yeah, that's in the exclusive group, man. That's in the exclusive group. On YouTube, I don't want to explain setup 5 because without understanding the other setups, it's going to be misused. It's going to be misused and I need to make sure people are applying it properly. It's a very special setup that makes total sense. Like, I cannot explain it on YouTube without explaining 1, 2, and 3. You know, so not 3, 1 and 2 more importantly. So I keep it for the guys in the exclusive because I know that they're going to be more focused, can ask me questions, because the worst thing I want to happen is give away for free. Like, these people give me nothing. They barely leave a like on stream. There's 400 people watching, 135 likes. And I'm going to give out one of my most prized possession setups. And they're going to apply it wrong and then give me hate, saying that your setup sucks. How worse can that be? I'm giving one of my most setups that's paid. And then they come back and tell them. You know, it's like, what the, you know, so that's why I don't do it, man. At some point, you know, you need to respect yourself a bit and start to say like, hey, you know, I can't just do everything this much. You know, there needs to be structure and actually people who are serious. The serious people deserve it. And that exclusive group barrier separates the people who are going to misuse it to people who are going to take it seriously. And that's why I just do it there. It's not that, you can see how much value I put for free. I stream every day, over 700 streams almost. So many videos, 1,000 videos total on my channel. Like, I put out so much content out there for free. So much videos for people to learn from. I'm not that guy who's holding things back to sell you on a course. My exclusive group has everything plus on top of YouTube content. It's a next level, right? So it's not like you are missing out. It's like, it's actually the opposite. That just shows you how much value I like to offer for such an affordable price. But Harry, the exclusive is so far away for me financially. I'm gonna give you an honest reality, and this is with all due respect. If $50 per month is too expensive for you right now, trading is too expensive for you right now. Don't bother to trade. With $50, you cannot afford a funded account, right? That is gonna be your max. You won't be like $50 is okay, it's money. I'm not gonna take that back, but at the end of the day, you have to just be like, I'm not ready to trade. You need to be focusing on earning money. Because what are you going to do when you fail a challenge? Because you will fail a challenge. It's very rare for you to pass your first challenge. So if $50 is too much for you, and this is only going to get more expensive, and go check any other mentor. They're charging minimum $129, $100. Very rare to find something. So you really need to get a job first, man. And you can learn to trade for free, which you're doing now, watching my YouTube videos, blah, blah, blah. That is perfect. But don't think about trying to make money from trading right now. You don't have the capital to start. Harry, $50 is a lot in my area in India. Yeah, but at the end of the day, what are you going to trade with, you know? You're just going to practice trading with $10, $5, micro accounts. It's not going to get you to somewhere big. It's okay to begin with, but I never said that $50 is not a lot, but I said to trade you need money. At least $50. You know, we're talking about monthly. You know? Just this morning, you take a gold trade and you lose. How much money did you lose in that gold trade? Be honest with me. Like, be honest with me. How much money did you lose on that gold trade? Like, really be honest with me. I lost 50 cents. Fair enough. So, do you think that if you won today 50 cents, that's going to be life-changing? That's enough to call yourself a trader? You're risking 50 cents. You still need a job, man. You're not going to get anywhere risking 50 cents. That's my point to you. It's great practice. Don't get me wrong. It's great practice. But 50 cents, winning a trade 50 cents? It's not going to do much long term for you, trust me. So that's why you need to think ahead. It's not going to help you 50 cents. It's okay to practice, but not to pay. So what do you think about Mr. PFX flipping small capital? I don't know who he is. But anyone flipping capital is not sustainable for most. Only very few people do it. And you have to have money to blow. Because how many times has he blown that? I have capital to buy 10 funded accounts. You can buy 10 funded accounts, but you can't afford to pay $50. It doesn't make sense, man. What are you going to do with those funding accounts? You want to get paid from them. You need to put yourself, you know. DAX, yeah, what to do. I see it. What to do.
I heard.
Yo, man.
Yo, have you heard of the prop firm Funded Next?
Yeah, I've heard Funded Next. Some people use it in our group.
Oh, true. What's it called? A mate of mine actually just bought an account, but I just wanted to, just know a little bit about it and just know
Few people
people's
use it,
experiences on it. Because are they? I know their futures is a regulated one broker, correct? Regulated one. But the forex, I feel like it's. Is it regulated?
They said their spreads aren't good. Their spreads aren't good.
Hmm.
How do you join the group? That same website I was showing you. You just press this now, write a small application, and then you get accepted. Very simple. Don't procrastinate. I'll post the link, make your life easy. There you go. Harry, ever played Clash of Clans? Oh, full used to grind Clash of Clans when I was like 15, bro. 15? iPad was getting hot. My iPad was getting hot. Full power Clash of Clans.
What town hall?
Full max level.
Mm.
Max level. I used to...
18.
What was the name in India? What was the name in school? There used to be this thing like Go-Go's. Who remembers Go-Go's? Right? I used to trade Go-Go's to then buy Clash of Clans upgrades. In Kenya, $50 is most people's monthly salary. Okay, guys, I want you to analyze this this comment here. I want to show you something. This guy, does this make sense to you? Am I going crazy? This guy says he's complaining that it's most people's salary, but then he buys a 5K to practice my psychology. You can put $10 into an account, practice your psychology, and put the rest of money and buy education to actually get better. Practicing your psychology is not going to help you get better. Yes, it will long term, but you just spend $50 that you're now probably going to lose. What are you going to get out of it? Nothing, because there's no one to help you adjust your psychology. This is my point, man. This is my point, is that people are so happy to pay on funded accounts, but never want to invest in themselves. Hey Harry, I'm from Australia, just checking exclusive group is in USD. Yes, that's not Australian dollar, that's US dollar. You know, that's US dollar. You can join all the Australian gang in our group. We have quite a few Australians now. And New Zealand. Make something on risk management and risk to rewards. Risk management strategy. I don't know if that does the best. You pay $50 a month, you get direct mentorship for a month. Yes, in the group. Let's see some content ideas. Video idea: when you're profitable but building an account, when would you withdraw? How much would you invest? Building account, leave everything in the account. Don't withdraw. Don't withdraw, only withdraw when you need something. Hi, there are people who cannot learn like you. You are able to learn by seeing. Other can only learn by doing the mistakes. That's why they're successful and still so young. Yeah, but that's my point, is that in the group, ask everyone in the group, right, what I make them do. I make them apply 90% of the time. I always shout at them, send me a chart. What's sending them a chart? Means they did something. The content is there just free. Like, a lot of stuff we do is practical work. The only time we do theory work is webinars. And of course, when they're watching the exclusive content, they would have theory. The rest is all practical. But yes, it's very true. What does gold want to do here? Here we have London open here. 1 hour time frame bearish. 30-minute time frame bullish. 15-minute time frame. Ooh, it's not a setup 3. DAX is absolutely bananas. Don't know what I'm gonna do with DAX here on the open. So we kind of have a setup 3 here on gold. I think we can try this setup 3. It's a sort of setup 3. Maybe a 5-minute close above if we want to be safer. Let's see how this forms. What type of stop loss are we working with here? Break of high, we're like 50 pip stop loss, 50 pip target. It's not a small stop loss, eh? Yeah, 50 for 50. Key level 650. Ooh, that's right there, huh? Right there above us. You're not wrong. Maybe a 5-minute close above that and then run stops below the 5. That would be even a better entry we'd get there as well, right? That's well spotted. 650 is an important level. So let's wait for a close above there on 5 and then run stop loss below the 5. Aggressive. Do you think that UJ set up 2 sells is an option? It looks like it tapped target bottom of the range. Yeah, it is bearish bias. I would prefer the setup 5 in that scenario. Overall. We just tapped this resistance now. Yeah, I'd prefer setup 5. Or getting another setup 2 from lower down would be better. Would be way better. It's just a little bit tough where it is right now. What made you settle on a one-to-one strategy? Consistency. Efficiency and consistency of that move. The myth about 4-hour and 5-hour. It's not popular enough speaking online about risk to reward. I think I'm going to speak a little bit more about New York strategy here. You know, New York trading. We have a lot of videos about London. I want to do a little bit more focused on New York. How to trade all-time high? We have that. We have that. We have that. So that's a good video idea, but I don't think it did too well. I'll show you that video. See? All-time high breakout strategy. Simple price action, all-time high breakout strategy. How to get out a bad phase in trading? That's good content, but people want that more in like a vlog. That's good for a vlog. As a separate video, people won't watch that. How to trade with patience with bad internet? Yeah, I'm not a good person to make that video because I have no patience. So, for that. I have no patience for that, so I'm not going to be good to make a video about that. Just see the bias, doggo. It's bullish. Who are you calling doggo? Oh, there's a guy's name is Doggo. Damn. When to quit your day job? That's actually a simple answer. When you have 2 years worth of saving and have a year worth of probability of trading consistently, you can then consider. So you've traded for a year, you've made enough money in that year that you won't need a job, and you have 2 years of saving, you can safely leave your job. I wonder how good a rant video would do. They don't do well, man. They don't do well. Did you guys see what I posted on Instagram yesterday? Guys, go check out my Instagram post yesterday. It's really funny. I started now doing this. Oh, this one here. ICT traders. You have to go watch it. You have to watch it. Just general content. It's really funny. Today we'll do another version. See the comments. One guy's like, bro, that's not how trading works. That's a good title, man. Simplest 75 win rate strategy for beginners. But I feel like it's repetitive content, but that works, you know, that works. Remember, we're trying to attract a new audience, so I have to keep that in mind. So that shit works. Send to him. Send to ICT directly. Blame Antonio. Hey, it's nothing to do with me. Video topic? Yeah, I've tried those before, Alexi. They're great video ideas and they're actually content that helps people, but no one watches it, man. It's like only the traders who actually have some struggle, which every trader struggles, but guys, go follow the Instagram. We need to get the Instagram. We got YouTube to 100K, but Instagram is sleeping, man. You know, Instagram is sleeping. We need to get this at least to 50K, man. We need to get Instagram back to 50K. YouTube is at 100K. Come on now. $50K giveaway? What, fly another person at 50K? Could you imagine? I'm gonna be broke with all these giveaways. Give me a sec, I'm going toilet and coming back, guys. Give us a home tour? Nah, I don't want to dox my house. Give away the Porsche? Fuck's sake, man. VIP paddock entry to the... Bro, I'm trying to get myself paddock tickets to Dubai, to F1. And you want me to give that away? Come on, man. That's not fair. If anyone has some connections in F1 and can sponsor me or hook me up with some tickets, you know, shout out your boy, because I really don't want to be paying the $6,000, you know. I repeat, I don't want to pay $6,000 for a couple of tickets, if I'm being honest. So if there's a way... Otherwise, I guess I'll just have to pay the $6,000. But fuck, man. Depends how well November trading goes. Actually, no, the F1 is in November. So, October. Are you going to attend Forex Expo Dubai? Yes, I am going to attend Forex Expo Dubai. I will see you guys there. Whoever is in Dubai, come to Forex Expo Dubai. I will announce what time I'm going there. I will see you guys there. Do you think McLaren did a favor to Lando? Yes. Think about it. The race before Monza, his engine electrical unit blew up. He had to be disqualified from the race. Then he was going to place second, but then they didn't change his tires properly. They slipped up on that, and now he's messed up. So from a team perspective, I understand the call. I understand the call. When I was in Abu Dhabi, F1 tickets were given out to free to school students of state schools. Damn. That's nice. On weekends, where do you like to go? Strip club. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Joking.
Man, you're crazy, man.
You're asking me, man. What can I do, bro?
Yeah, you're definitely banned, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You're definitely banned now.
Damn,
He's
nigga.
asking me, man. He's asking me.
Wait, what?
Asking me, no? Man of culture? Nice, you know, it's a regular thing. No, we actually don't have those here. We don't have those here. I'm sure they do. Some fucking fat old guy who has a bit of money invites a couple of women to his house. I'm sure they do that. It's a bunch of bullshit, but I'm sure it happens. I wonder how I can enter DAX here. We already tapped daily target again. Just missed it. Very tough to enter. Not giving us a setup 2. Now tax is K2. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say you wonder how you can enter those. Oh no, we don't want to know that. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to open this conversation. I don't want to open this conversation because sometimes I forget I'm on a public platform. I think I'm chilling in the exclusive group on Zoom because sometimes I'm a little bit unfiltered. It's good. It's me, but you know what to do. Say it, you have to pay $10. Pay $10, I say it. Imagine I make the exclusive group a daily fee. You know how many noobs would come in the group? $1.8 per day. With the fees and everything, I make nothing. how many noobs would have? Like bots come in and freaking watch the content, grind it in 1 day, full 1 day. Be disaster, bro. I think I would go crazy. Exactly, Alexi, exactly. Screen record everything. How much content would they go through? Do we know how many hours we have in the exclusive content now? At least 27 hours. So they would pay for 2 days. Pretty girls out here all day, bro. If you want one, it's yours. Just gotta choose. What do you mean, bro? Are you some sort of pimp or something? Need to be careful, bro. I'm not into that, I'm afraid. But if man's really got connects, then DM me. Didn't say that. But anyways, moving on. Looking at gold here, we're starting to break down. You didn't tell me what you do on weekends? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Unless I have something planned, I work, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I actually work on weekends. There's no plans I have on weekends. I just work. Maybe I play some CS. In winter, it's very much more active. But really, with traders' lifestyle, I have a weekend every afternoon. Like, if I wanted, like, if there's a track day with my car on a Monday, I can go. If there's an event, I can go. Like, I'm not tired, you know, like, that's my point. I don't have to do something on the weekend. I can do it during the week. So I don't really, like, every day is almost a weekend because every day I work. I balance my days. Like right now I trade in the morning. I look for a setup. I'm free now until New York session. New York session, I look at it for a couple of hours. I'm free. If I have something super fun that I want to do during New York session, like there was some event going on or something I want to be part of, I just don't trade New York. I don't have to show up to New York. That's the whole point of why I wanted to trade, right? Build my own businesses because I can dictate that. Like, it's not arrogant, but it's fact. You look for men? Bro, I was gonna say something, but I think it's too much. Like, today we've done too much. Like, I have an amazing comeback for that. I have an amazing comeback, but I think we just need to really calm down a little bit here. We're overheating a bit. You know, I think it's too much now. It's too much. Let's hear it. It's not a mom joke, it's a dad joke, right? We immediately, he says, you look for men. What am I supposed to? I'm gonna tell him, yeah, your father was in my phone yesterday asking me, where am I? You know, but then it's kind of like, I was double thinking about it because it's like, why the fuck would I want someone's dad, man? Like, fuck's sake, man. I'm not into that. But anyways. I'm not into that. Yeah, it's sus. That's why I stopped, man. But man wanted to hear it, bro. Maybe he's into it. What boring charts make you do, man? It's all YouTube chat's fault. What the? Gold for 30 minutes has stayed in the same place. Hello? Break above 650 or at least dump. Do something, bro. Do something for me. Do something. DAX is stuck at this high unless we break out, which is like a little bit sketchy to get to here. We could. There is a chance we could break out to get to here. How much buffer are you making before making a withdrawal on Top Step, man? Just a percent is enough, man. So 50k, 1%, man. 1% is enough. Yesterday, if I was just not lazy and actually and took my win on gold and called it a day, I would have been able to take a small withdrawal on top step. Actually, I need to lock back in on that. Let's get a withdrawal. This week we're gonna lock back in. Lock back in. Time to push that account now. I just like the flexibility that you can take one trade a day and get on with your day. It just feels so good, man. For me, that's more rewarding than trying 2 days. I mean, 2 trades. Yeah, you can get paid more, but then if you lose your break even for your day, it feels worse. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a session here. Gold is stuck for me. DAX could have a breakout. If you're interested in being aggressive position on DAX, a close above this box I have here is a resistance. Stop loss below the 5-minute candle. We'll wait 3 minutes. Forget it. Just forget it. I don't know what's going on DAX. Just forget it. Super. I mean, if you have a buy stop there, you're triggered all the way up here. So, that's how it is. I tell you the trick, mate. 2k buffer, then your max loss limit doesn't move anymore. So you profit 2k, you withdraw. Otherwise, you withdraw closer to your max loss. Yes, true. It's true. As you move up, that's true as well. That's a valid point you make there. Yeah, I think that's also a valid way to do it. Not bad. And yeah, that's about. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can't get into that. Even if I buy stop the high for whatever reason, buy stopping daily resistance, not my forte. Not something that follows my plan, but it's moving a bit impulsive. So yeah, that kind of ruins the plan for me on that sense there. And that's about it. So appreciate you all. Take care, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Gold buys would be above here if it closes above in 6 minutes. But I might just take that after stream. So yeah, appreciate you all. Take care. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Much love and peace. Cheers, guys. Cheers.